Deconverted Man here, from the grave to the flame ministry, has agreed to debate me. Wow! Okay, so March 13th is when this is gonna start. It will be a video-to-video debate. The reason is technical issues on his side. It's the only way he can upload videos is directly. Can't do Hangouts, so it is what it is. That's okay. I don't mind. It's a debate. I'm happy to debate. I've debated video-to-video before, way back when. I don't have an issue with it. But on that day, on March 13th, both of our openings will be put up. Now, the rebuttals to each of those openings, mine might take a little bit longer than his to get up because I'm going to be editing and all that. I'm not going to do it directly to the camera unless it's like really quick and simple. And so mine might take a little bit longer to get up than his. But at any rate, we discussed all the pre-debate stuff that needed to be discussed. He was very understanding through that whole process. He didn't seem to have any issue with the formats or the way it was worded or any of the other things that these other two guys that wouldn't debate me had issues with. He had issues with none of that. So I think that speaks to his character, and I want to give him props for that. Good job. I'm still going to crush you with logic, but excellent for not going down the wrong path. And as a former Christian, I would say, based on Christian theology, you're actually a Christian, and those two guys weren't. Because part of being a Christian is to give reason for the hope that you have. And that means, I think, to debate. That's one of the main things that apologetics promote is, yes, we need to be ready and able to defend this stuff intellectually and not just say the Bible says it. Okay, so the format's going to be an opening and then two sets of rebuttals and then a conclusion. During that process, ask questions to me on my videos, ask questions to him on his videos, and at the end, all questions asked will be answered in a Q&A. And if I wanted to answer questions that somebody asked him, I could do that. If he wants to answer some questions somebody asked me, he could do that. There's no rule against that. The Q&A section will be as long as it needs to be to answer all the questions. But the opening is going to be 15 minutes, and then the rebuttals will be 10 minutes each. Now, if you go under time, you can use that extra time later on if you need to. I don't think that that's going to really be a thing. My opening is going to be pretty quick. But I don't think I'll be using that extra time. But it's there if you needed it or wanted it or what have you. The question at hand is there empirical evidence, a repeatable test, and or a logically coherent argument for God? And he knows my answer is, as far as I'm aware, no. Now, I wanted to take a beat here and address that one guy that refused to debate me that totally has thick skin, whatever his name was. Don't remember now because it's not important enough for me to remember. His complaint and saying, well, you should just say, I don't know. No, because the answer is no, comma, as far as I know. I can answer no to the things that I've seen. I can't answer no to the things I haven't seen. There's plenty of arguments out there still. Maybe there's evidence I didn't find or overlooked. Maybe there's some test I'm unaware of. So it's not an I don't know. It's the answer is no. As far as I know, the answer is no. Got it? Okay. Let's see. So definitions for the main keywords here that we wanted to make sure were defined. Didn't seem like there was any problem with any of the other words in this question. Was empirical and evidence, okay? And we're using slightly different definitions of them from different sources, but our definitions are fairly identical. I don't think it will be that big of a problem. But just in case, my empirical evidence will be evidence 1, his evidence or empirical evidence will be evidence 2. And we'll be saying, okay, the evidence 2 or the evidence 1 as needed. So if I needed to use his definition, I would say evidence 2. If he needed to use mine, he would say evidence 1. So there's no equivocation, even potential equivocation. But I think that they are so close to being linked to each other that it really shouldn't be a problem. I kind of feel like I should just go with his, but I'm a stickler for the one I like, so I'm sticking with it. So all that information about what the definitions are for each of us is going to be in the description box below, as well as his channel. He does have a number of videos up, so this is your opportunity, all my people that watch this. Well, you're not my people, you're your own people. I'm sorry, having a debate has blown my mind. All the people that watch my things, whatever, go watch his stuff or one of his things and you know, do some stuff at him. Maybe I suspect that Yin Yang Mountain might have, you know, a couple questions to ask him. Alright, so that's it, I think. What else? Anything else? No, all the links in the description below. Give me money on Patreon so that I can pay my rent for the love of humanity. I've been losing Patreons because people are broke. Look, I'm the only one that's supposed to be broke in the world. You can't be broke. I need your money. I'm okay now. Forgot what I was saying. Sailor Mercury! That's how I'll end the video.